What's up, people? I am live on the shores of Nowhere. Just kidding. Just It's so beautiful. It's cold as hell out here, but it is so any type of way other than amazing. If something is taken away from your spirit, your strength, your love, it's not worth it. It's too expensive. The cost is too high. You have to take these. I'm cold, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get this together. Inspirational, but woo, it's cold out here. But I just want y'all to know that I love y'all. I ain't doing this live too long because shit, I'm cold. But don't allow folk to interrupt the flow of the peace that you are creating in your life. Surround yourself with beautiful, amazing, wonderful people who have your back. People are flawed, that's just what it is. But there's one thing about just learning and growing as we do in life. We figure people out, we figure ourselves out while we're together. But there's a thing where you have people who are intentionally sucking the life out of you, intentionally being negative, intentionally being nasty. And those are the people you don't want in your life. So I try to encourage you all, and I try to lead by example. Those things that no longer bring you joy, or no longer celebrate who you are, no longer bring the best of you, it's time to part ways. And even if it's not a permanent situation, sometimes it just has to be a temporary solution. We need to know what it is that makes us tick, and we need to be able to express that to others. You can't hold people accountable for what they don't know. But once I've told you over and over and over again, and I've shown you how the things you do make me feel, it's not what you've done, but it makes me feel this way. And it makes me feel this way because X, Y, and Z. If someone does not respect you enough to honor how they make you feel and to stop doing those things that no longer bring joy or peace to your spirit, it's time to let those people go, because at the end of the day, at the beginning of the day, at the middle of the day, you are the most important person in the world. If you don't take care of yourself, how are you supposed to take care of anybody else? If you're operating on 2%, there's going to be 1,000 people that are willing to take that 2% from you. And you have to be wise enough to protect your 2%. As I tell you all the time, everything that's inside of the cup, that's yours. That's for you to run and operate and handle all the things that are going to come your way. Because in America, things are going to come your way. In life, things are going to come your way. Everything that overflows, baby, that's what's going on. You cannot give people the best of you when you're not giving yourself the best of you. That makes no sense. I don't care how you slice it. It makes no sense. I'm about to drink from a red cup. But it's time out for putting up with foolishness and making excuses for people who have no regard for your safety, for your well-being, for your peace, for your finances, for your life. We just have to. And again, I keep telling y'all, it's not selfish. It is self-respect. It's self-restoration. It's self-preparation. You got to take the time and make the time to do those things that bring joy to your spirit. And a lot of times, I'm just going to keep it 100. We have been given so many wrong stories. We've been given the wrong information, and it takes a while for us to get out of all the garbage that has been put on us and the stuff that we've allowed, because at a certain point, we become prisoners and victims of our own doing. And we have to get to that place where we recognize those things that no longer bring joy to our spirit. What's up, Robert? And like people often ask me, well, how did you become so confident? How did you do that? My thing is this: I didn't have a whole lot of role models or blueprints for the way I chose to live my life. So I didn't quite know what would work. But I had a long list of shit that I knew did not work. And one thing I knew for certain, if I stopped doing that, at least I'm better than I was. So, and something I realized with that, once you clear the space, once you stop doing the things that bring you down, that bog you down, the universe opens up doors. And a lot of times I tell people all the time, because this is my reality, when you pray for stuff, the universe is waiting to bless you, but the universe can't give you what you're desiring if the space is blocked up. It's blocked up. So we have to release. And again, I tell people all the time about this whole self-confidence thing. You find those things about yourself that you like, and you work on them, you nurture them, and they become something you love. Whether it's your eyes, whether it's your smile, whether it's the way you speak to people, whether it's the way, I don't know what it is, whatever it is, you find those things within you, and stop listening to all those voices, because at some point you recognize, your spirit knows when something ain't right, and we have to stop ignoring our spirit. I've been talking to a lot of people about relationships because I love relationships. I love when people are in healthy relationships, and if the relationship does not bring the joy, the peace that makes you better, it's the wrong relationship. And it doesn't mean it's the wrong relationship forever. Sometimes it's just the right now. And some of us are so pressed, so desperate to feel whatever it is, we just don't want to be alone, that we'll accept anything. And it's time out for that. 2019 is all about you. You are the priority. I cannot stress that enough. 2019, you are the priority. You have to make it about you. And it's not selfish, it's self-preservation, baby. So I love you guys. It's cold out here, but I had to, I can't say start my day because it's already afternoon, but I had to come down to you guys, and I just had to put that bug out there. I had to let you know. I had to remind you. You are absolutely motherfucking incredibly amazing, just as you are. You don't have to go through this, that, and the third. You ain't got to put your good wig on. You got to put your lashes on. You got to put on that good suit. You are enough, just as you are. And anybody who does not accept you for who you are right now in this moment, or at least the essence of who you are, because we all need a little work. But it's a matter of those who really love you. They're going to get you the help you or suggest the help you need, and they're going to do it in a way that's so loving, so positive, that even if it's harsh, your spirit is going to receive it because it's out of love. So, again, find those, hone those crafts, perfect those things, become a better you. Just love on you like ain't nobody's business. It's like so many people want to love them and complete them. Baby, the work is yours. You have to complete yourself. You have to love on yourself. It's one of those things, here it is, I want you to love me to life. Just love, love, love me. Yet I don't love myself. That is insane. It's kind of like I tell people all the time, this is my thing. How on earth can I expect you to tell me the truth when you lie to yourself every day? That's insane. You're not capable of telling yourself the truth, or at least you won't take the time to tell yourself the truth. Why on earth do I expect you to tell me the truth? That's absolutely crazy. So, we have to take responsibility for our own actions. Things are going to happen. I'm not going to always say the things that we want to hear. They're going to do things that we want to do. You can't control that. But what you can control is your actions. And if you truly want to be better, it starts with you. No one can wave a magic wand and make you be better. Even in going to therapy, the work is yours. You make the step to go to therapy, but the work is yours. We want to go and get into a marriage. Oh my God, I'm married. Everything's wonderful and fine. No, baby, you still got work to do. We want to go to the therapist's office and lay down on the couch, and he tell us this, or she tell us this, and tell us that, and prescribe this and prescribe that. And no, baby, no, baby, the work is yours. It's like somebody getting a gastric bypass or sleeve or whatever the case may be. Baby, you still got to exercise and eat right and all that. Just because you got the sleeve, baby, if you don't do right by that sleeve, you're going to gain that weight back. So you got to do the work. Own our own shit. That's the bottom line. We have to own our shit. To be in our lives, those people who love us with our shit. They ain't going to take on our shit for us, but they're going to help us through our shit. They're going to, whether it's I'm going to help you clean your shit up, or whether it is I'm going to hold your back while you clean your shit, or I'm going to hold the garbage bag for you to put your shit in, baby. But we need to find those people who have our best interests in mind. So having said that, don't be in such a rush to be up under somebody and for somebody to heal you or feel you. The work is ours. The work is ours. And the reality is, it is our individual journey. A lot of times we don't know the right pathway to do it. So we're going to get tired. We're going to make missteps, but that's a learning process. We can't beat ourselves up. It's all right to take a break. It is. Just sit down and just catch a breath. Ask the Lord, God, universe, Jesus, Buddha, whoever you pray to, for a little more strength. Ask your friends for a little bit more patience. And then you go ahead and get back on the horse, as they say. Get back on the saddle and keep on going. But we can't stop. This work on being us, being our authentic self, it's daily, it's constant. One of the things I tell people all the time, this peace that I have worked so hard to get, because of the world I live in, it's a daily struggle to maintain. And when I tell you it's a struggle, because I'm very human. Sometimes I want to cuss, I want to fuss, I want to fight. That's the inner me. But I tell you, there's something that's so much greater inside of me that says, baby, that ain't you. That's not your character. That's not what you do. And you don't want to tarnish your brand. It's something about that integrity piece. Baby, let me tell you, when the audience has left, they've turned on the spotlights and they've closed the curtains, and you're there by yourself. Guess who you have to deal with, baby? Yourself. Woo! The work is yours. We've got to do this work for ourselves. There's so many people in the world, in our lives, so many agencies that are available to help us get kickstarted doing the work. That's why I love, a lot of people have issues with Iyanla. I have those, I watch those shows, I love them. Those people have nothing in common with me other than humanity, but I always see something beautiful in that. But I brought up Iyanla to say this. One of the things she says in her opening line is, I am Iyanla and I'm here to help you do your work. That means the work is yours. She can give you a whole lot of tools, a whole lot of drama of all this whole theatrics of how to get things done, but she gets to the root of why you're behaving. Because a lot of times we start acting out and doing stuff and it becomes our norm, but we never even realize, why are we doing this? How did we get here? Why did we start this? So this thing, life, no matter whether it's love, no matter whether it's family, no matter, see, it's so cold I can't even get my words together. If it's your job, if it's your career, if it's your friends, if whatever it is, everything starts with you. It doesn't mean I'm so selfish, I'm on an island, I live all out on my own, it's my way on the highway. It means in order for me to come peacefully, I have to be able to be at peace with myself. And when you see people at peace with themselves, if you're not ready to be at peace, that's all right. That's totally fine. You go over there in C-section with your foolishness, but don't bring your foolishness to people intentionally trying to be at peace with themselves. So I love you guys. I know it's cold out here. I just want to I love the human race. I hate the dumb shit humans do. But I love the human race. And that's why I say this, to let you guys know that you are enough. You're not your past. You're not your behavior. find you. And just because you did it, even if you did it this morning, if you just got finished doing it 15 minutes ago, if you want to make a change, make a change. Don't worry about what people saying about you. They talk about you before you're born. They talk about you while you're here. They don't talk about you while you die. Just because they say it does not make it, oh, glory, doesn't make it true. The truth is who you are. That's who you are. And you need to find out who you are and stop being driven by what everybody else is saying about you. Because as much as people talk about you, if you listen to everything everybody say, motherfucker, you're going to be just as crazy as they are. And it's always the crazy ones that are trying to speak over your life. So, baby, I just came here to let y'all know while I'm on this cold lake. It's beautiful. It's a cold lake. But I needed you to know, and I need you to know every single day. To do, but baby, you are beautiful. You are amazing. You are awesome. Even in your shit. I don't want to gloss over the fact that we got work to do. We all have work to do. But don't let the fact that you have work to do stop you from realizing who you really are and what you can be. And so I had to tell somebody a couple of times this week, you are more than you're allowing yourself to be. And that's the issue. We get so stuck on doing things the same way over and over again, we're scared to step out. But let me tell you something, baby, and I'm about to go. But let me tell you something. When you decide to branch out and do something different, you're going to have a whole lot of lonely days. It's going to be a whole lot of confusing times and this and other. But baby, when I tell you this payoff, this peace is so worth it. Ain't nothing like peace. Ain't nothing like going home, turning off the TV, turning off the radio, and being able to sit with yourself, baby. When you lay down and close your eyes and know that you've done the best that you could do with what you had that day, baby, ain't nothing like that peace. And don't allow anybody to disturb that peace. I'm going to say this and I'm going to go. This is the analogy I love to use. Let's say I have this beautiful, plush, snow white carpet in my house. And it's raining outside. Leading up to my house, it ain't even grass, it's just a whole bunch of dirt. So now it's mud. You got on your good Timberlands. I'd be an absolute fool to let you walk up on my white carpet with them Timberland boots on, baby. So yeah, we have to take responsibility for what we allow in our house, for what we allow in our spirit, what we allow in our space. Sometimes we share stuff on social media that we think is cute or whatever the case may be, but we sit there and we watch this stuff, and again, this stuff seeps into our spirit. And so you wonder why you're on this end doing the work, but on this end you're not making as much progress as you feel you should, because you're allowing all sorts of stuff in your life. And just like cancer, it starts off small, but if you don't correct it, if you don't get it, what's the word? Yeah, if you don't take care of it, how about that? Because I don't feel like thinking right now. That cancer's going to spread. It's going to grow. So, baby, if you're starting to scratch your head and trying to figure out why things ain't working out, you need to start checking your surroundings, checking out what you allow in your space. So, having said that, I am here on this retreat with some of my amazing brothers, and the conversations we're having are definitely life-changing. They're life-enriching. And so, when I come to you guys and I say I have the best friends in the world and that I'm so appreciative for how I was raised, it's not made up. Universe allows me to have these beautiful moments because this is what I put in the atmosphere, what I want for myself. And so I'm going to keep on living and I'm going to keep on loving. Life going to be life, but life ain't going to stop me from letting y'all know how much I love y'all and how goddamn valuable y'all are. So, having said that, I'm going to finish this live because I'm finna go and get on this grill. Well, I ain't getting on the grill, I'm lying. But I'm going to eat after they finish grilling. I'm finna go finish drinking. But I love you guys for free. I love you guys. You are enough. You are enough. You are enough. Even in your mess, you still are enough. Even with the work you have to do, you still are enough. If you got a whole lot of work to do, and you got somebody in your life that has a lot of work to do and they ain't working on their work, but you working on your work, you don't need to be locked up with them right now. Let them catch you later on down the road after they started doing the work, and after you've gotten secure enough of your own work where you can stand on your own. You can tell them, I can kind of deal with this, but I'm only dealing with so much. So I love you guys. I love you guys. Ooh, let me calm it down. Peace. I speak peace. I speak peace. I speak peace over my life, and I speak peace into your lives. You are enough. You're worthy. You're amazing. You're awesome. You may not feel like it right now. You may not feel like it tomorrow, but you are. Because this work is not about a feeling. Because if we run off feelings, we're going to be just as crazy as if we listen to everything everybody's saying. You have to know within your heart of hearts, that you are enough. And if you really, really want to be the best, you have to work at it. You just can't say it and it happens. You have to do the work. I'm doing the work, and I'm human. I don't get it right. It doesn't always look good to other people, but it ain't other people's journey. It's my journey. And those things that I attempt that don't work out for me, I'm going back to the drawing board and I'm going to start all over. But what I refuse to do, as long as I got breath in my body, is stop doing the work. Because the world doesn't stop. Time doesn't stop. We got to keep on going. So I love you guys. Shout out to everybody who's doing the work. Shout out to everybody who wants to do the work. Shout out to everybody who's making life work, who's making love work, who are being good parents, godparents, foster parents. Thank you guys for just being you. Just continue to love. I gotta start with this. Love yourself. And that'll spill all out into everybody else. Because again, what's in the cup, is for you. Everything that overflows is for everybody else. And if you don't have it to give, just tell them no. Hey Joy, hey Rita, just tell them I don't have it to give. And don't be ashamed. Don't feel bad if you don't have it to give. You just don't have it. And that's okay. So don't get caught up and don't let anybody guilt you into feeling any kind of way other than what your spirit lets you know is right for you. I love you guys. You're amazing. Do the work. The work is yours. The work is yours. The work is yours. You've got to do the work for yourself. Know that I love you. I ain't perfect. I ain't trying to be perfect. My daily prayer is, even when I'm being my silly self, I want to be a blessing to others. So all I am, the reason I do these lives and stuff like that is because I've lived and I'm living through stuff. And I want to be a vessel. So when Spirit says speak, guess what I want to do? I'm going to speak. And there's a reality. I'm not doing it for the likes or the shares or whatever it is for me. I'm doing it to hopefully bless somebody. And when I'm speaking into my life too. So this is not just for you all. This is for me too. So I love you guys. Spread some joy. Be an army of one if you have to. But make this world a better place. Oh, y'all know I can't sing, so. Anyway, I love you guys. From the bottom of my heart, from the middle of my heart, from the top of my heart. I love you guys, and we can change this world. We really can change this world. One smile, one hug, one haircut, one kind word at a time. So I'm encouraging you to be the best that you can be. Be empowered, be encouraged. Things aren't always on the way we want. People aren't going to always do things the right way. You have to love yourself enough to let their wisdom sink in. Because there's some people you have to cut off right then and there. We can't go no further. And there's some people who need a little help. There's some people who need just as much patience and grace and mercy as you do. Let me stop. I keep saying that I'm leaving, but I keep staying on this thing, and it's cold out here. So, but it's true. People need patience just like you need patience. Somebody waited for you. Somebody prayed for you. Somebody helped you through. Be that blessing to somebody else. Pay it forward. And don't do it looking for the return. Do it because it's the right thing to do. I tell you, my blessings have come back in ways that I couldn't even imagine. I've never been homeless. I ain't never been poor. I ain't never been starving. Well, I have starved a couple of times, but I wasn't starving. I was hungry. So just pay it forward. Do it because it's the right thing to do. And if you never see it back materially, I guarantee it, based on my experience, you will get your reward spiritually, emotionally. It's going to come back. Be that army of one. Love on yourself. It all starts with you. The work is yours. I can't stress that enough. You have to do the work. Now, if you're fortunate enough like I am, sometimes you get people along the way that can help you with the work. They can point you in the right direction and all of that. But the work, ultimately at the end of the day, if people walk away from you, if people die, if people get locked up, whatever the case may be, the work still has to be done. So at the end of the day, the beginning of the day, the middle of the day, the work is yours. I love you guys for free. I know I was gonna say, and the things that you say and the things that you do aren't for everybody, but there's those select few who it is for, who need exactly what you're saying. So don't be afraid. Don't second guess yourself. Those people who are meant to hear what you have to say, it will touch their hearts. Everybody ain't gonna like what you got to say, because in that moment, it's not for them. And some people just mad because you can walk into a room that they've been in for 30 years, and people will speak to you and come to you and talk to you and tell you the secrets that they ain't never told them. And people will get mad at you because they're not who you are, baby. But you can't worry about that. You have to keep on being. You got to keep on living. Keep on letting the universe, God, Jesus, Buddha, whoever you want to call on, use you, baby. And you just got to be the best you can be in that moment. Ain't none of us who we're going to be. But right now in this moment, because tomorrow ain't promised, this afternoon ain't promised. So right now in this moment, and a lot of our parents or instructors or whoever, they taught us how to plan, or at least they told us to plan. But so many people didn't teach us how to live in and enjoy this moment. That's a part of your work. You have to enjoy this moment, baby. You got to love on you like ain't nobody's business. Can't nobody love me better than I can. I guarantee. Well, unless you talk about spirit. But I'm so connected to spirit, I still say, can't nobody love me better than me. I believe that. And so even sometimes I don't feel lovable and I don't always treat myself right. Now that's a word. I don't always treat myself right, but I own it. But I realize I'm still a work in progress. And this is a process. So just because I didn't do it right today, I ain't do it right 15 minutes ago, I ain't do it right all week. I decided to take a break all week. It doesn't mean I'm going to stop. I'm going to keep on going. And as long as I have breath in my body, as long as Spirit gives me a word to say, I'm going to share. And I'm just hoping, I'm believing, I'm trusting that this is what somebody needs. And even if you don't need it right now, the good thing about these lives and these videos and this and other, you can share it and save it, and somebody will get it when they need it. What's up, Corey? We miss you, man. You need to be here with us, brother. But I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. I'm going back to the cabin. I love you guys. Thank you guys for letting me come into your lives daily and bi-weekly and all that other. Whenever I come in, y'all accept me and y'all love on me. So thank y'all for that, because it does help. So I love you guys. I'm ending this. Make today as amazing as you want it to be. And if things are coming your way that ain't make you feel amazing, go on and just go on and sit down for a minute. Just catch a breath. I love you guys.